Hola familia, sharing my heart to give deep, deep gratitude to my sister Michelle, who flew in here from Canada to share her medicine, her flute, her songs, her drumming, all the work that she's been doing all these years we've known one another, to sit with the frog in great surrender and to trust our dear sister Amelia to hold such impeccable, integral space for her. To all the benevolent beings, seen and unseen, who held us in this great prayer, in this awakening that we are upon. Thank you to our ancestors, the wisdom keepers, this great La Medicina. May this ripple effect home with you, dear sister, and touch all your relations in right time. Oho, metakoyasan.
Hi there, I am here in Costa Rica with my sister Colleen, and I just spent 7 nights here with her on a medicine journey. I am so grateful for this experience. I've worked with Colleen for 6 years, and we've done really deep work, and coming to see her, I really needed to come back to clear a lot of shadow. I need to integrate, and this week was perfect for bringing up what needed to be brought up. I worked with the medicine, and I did combo as well. The combo experience was beyond beautiful. I healed a traumatic experience that I had previously with someone who was uncertified, and I had a lot of fear around doing combo medicine, and I didn't really understand it. And so to be here in the mountains and have a beautiful ceremony with somebody who could hold so much space and love and integrity and reverence and respect for the medicine took me so deep. And I was able to really clear out a lot of toxins from my liver and clean the vessel here with 2 other ceremonies I did with Colleen as well. And I did some deep healing work with her. I've opened my throat chakra, singing, learning more medicine songs, playing the flute, and tapping into that connection I have with my own flute, and breaking through a barrier with understanding how to play it and to listen to the instruments and to listen to spirit guiding as you're playing. I've also come a long way with Colleen with my artwork, and I worked with her a year ago doing a Bobinsana diet, and I was in silence for 5 days and made one of the most beautiful paintings that I've made yet, and continued to work on after the retreat. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else is coming through after this retreat here. I give so much gratitude for Colleen to hold space and heal wounds of sisterhood and the mistrust and the different kind of indoctrinations we get with competitiveness and comparing, and Colleen really has enough space. I can really trust her in the way she can hold space with the higher frequency of love and compassion to honor the shadows that come up and to be able to hold space for them, so that I can see them in a way that I can have compassion and forgiveness for, and to really see the little girl inside that's been running the show and that really just won love, and the little girl inside who needs that attention and that love and that gentleness and that feeding of her soul. And by feeding her soul, that means honoring boundaries that don't make her feel good, and instead of letting people take advantage of me or giving myself away in situations where it's not safe for her, and I override those instincts and intuitions to to feel validated or fit in, and with people that is not in alignment with for my highest soul. So I honor that, and I honor my friendship with Colleen, and my developing trust with sisterhood again, and with just the power of the voice, and to embody the soul within the body, and to keep calling it in, and to be reminding ourselves through our breath, through our connection with nature, through all of this beauty and the mountains, but anywhere in nature, wherever you are, you can connect with God and with the Great Spirit, and that's within us. And that connection is so important to cultivate and be reminded of every day, to pray to. And I was honored to visit the waters many times, sacred sites. And the first day I arrived, Colleen took me to some warm pools where she gave me this incredible treatment in the waters with the crystal bowl around my head, but the floating in the water, her hands-on touch that she held me in the waters, my neck and my spine. I've had severe injuries and chronic pain, and coming here, I've been seeing a chiropractor once or twice a week recently. It's just locked. It's just locked in my neck. And from her treating me in the water with her hands on, I haven't even felt it this entire week. It's a miracle. And I hope to carry that home with me and be reminded of the healing powers of water and sound and touch, and the sacredness, of that life has to give us, all the medicine that's naturally available to us. And that's also through plants and certain plant medicines, but also in the food we eat, and honoring the nourishment that we're getting from the earth, and from the purity of nature's gifts to us. The first day I arrived, I also got to go to a sweat lodge, and this was absolutely incredible. It was held by Emily, and to see such powerful women and men in this prayer circle and to be part of it was just truly an honor. It was held in reverence, weaving traditions of Mexican, Lakota, and Cree indigenous traditions, and it was such an honor to learn these traditions and be present with them and pray with them, and the people who held the space, just the integrity. And I look forward to staying connected to people who inspire me, and to continue the prayer work with finding in our local communities who's doing this work, and support them and receive that support back within me to stay in alignment and to stay in my body, maintaining my soul in my body. And that's really more medicine I got from Emily and Colleen, to stay present in the womb, in the heart. And it's the most powerful medicine we can have, to stay present, our soul, in our bodies, so that we are living our truth, and so that we are the creators of our destiny, and not these unconscious fears and worries and fears that, if we're not paying attention and we're not present in our body, they come in. And I've experienced it enough that they would take over, and they would try to put us on a path of darkness, and feeding these stories. And so it's been so much letting go of old stories, and fears, and a lot of the unconscious had to come up. So even between ceremonies with Colleen, you know, I got to stay here with her for 7 nights, and I didn't know how a transformation was going to happen within this time. But I knew, and I came and I trusted, and I knew I needed to work with her again, and it's amazing what's come up between the ceremonies, and that's just as much of the medicine as anything else, to be held by somebody who can hold that unconscious that comes up, because that's what needs to be looked at, and that's what I came here for, to integrate. And I feel so honored and grateful for her generosity and her kindness and compassion and forgiveness, and it helps reflect it back to me that I can honor those being that way toward myself when I see this come up. And to so a lot of it is also repatterning the nervous system and coming from more of a dysregulated state into a more regulated state where I can be patient with myself, and instead of letting that monkey mind and all the stories come so fast, you know, to give it more space and time to be able to observe these patterns once they've come up now, and I've been able to see them from a more objective point of view. I'm very confident that I can move forward being able to observe it more, because it's still going to come up, you know. And I've gained tools. I have more tools in my tool belt for how to handle them, and through their example, through their modeling, through their role modeling. And I think the combo definitely helped a lot with that. Purging. I did a lot of purging of these memories and of this rage and anger that sits in my liver and my nervous system. So yeah, I'm so honored, and I learned a lot of beautiful medicine songs on the drum with Colleen, and I look forward to sharing more of them, you know, with the kids at school, with communities, and, you know, continue to pray with them, to be reminded of the mantras, to stay in the body, to stay in the higher frequency of truth, of love. And that's the medicine that I want to give back to the world. That's the medicine I need to feed myself, though, before I can really truly embody it and offer it to others. So this has all been a deeper integration process. As I said, it's been 6 years of working with her, so a lot of layers have had to be peeled away and walls taken down in order to get this deep. And I'm truly grateful for meeting her, and for Spirit bringing us together, and for all the powerful work she's done, and all the elders who have taught her, and for all the ancestors and all the people out there doing this powerful medicine work. And even though, you know, the world wants to hide it, and the world wants to push pharmaceuticals and diagnosis on us, and people think this is love, but it's control, and it's not love. And so listening to the heart, following the intuition, and being led to where we know we need to be, and being led to the medicines that we know that are good for us and that are being offered by God and by Spirit, Creator. So truly honored, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Colleen, and thank you so much, Great Spirit. Thank you so much to my family who supports me in my journeys and understands where I need to go and stands behind me. And I'm just really looking forward to be the best mother I can be for my son. He is just the light of my life, and I'm so honored to be a mother, and so honored to raise a child in all the lessons I'm learning and the wisdom I'm gaining, and to see what kind of beautiful soul he's going to evolve into by understanding this work. And being connected to it. So to all my relations, I send my love. I am bringing harmony and balance within myself, and I'm stepping up to stand in right relation and to honor those I love, and to show up for them. And first and foremost, that means showing up for myself, and it's not selfish. It's truly the work. If we could all do it, we can show up for each other in a much stronger way. So I really understand that, and this isn't the end of this work. I'm already since I worked with Colleen, I knew, once a year at least I'm going to be tapping in, and I just can't wait to see what even lies ahead in the artwork that's going to come out, the music. My voice has opened up so much since meeting her, and I know since I come back on this trip, since I came back, I opened it up again. I tapped into it. It's just like the spirit, the soul that wants to speak and needs to express through singing and needs to express through art and dancing. And this is honoring the soul within us and the spirit that wants to come alive instead of trying to silence and numb it out and check out, because it's been enough of that, So choosing new ways of being and letting go of addictions and certain people and behaviors that just don't serve the soul. And that's what it comes down to: honoring ourselves. So honoring this life, this gift of life we get to come into. And so how can we make it the most beautiful life? We need to allow that spirit to be free. And so, yes, to all my relations, thank you so much. I honor you all as a teacher, and even the darkness, I honor you as teachers and lessons that I've had to face up against that have been very triggering. But it's all been work to evolve my soul and to set those boundaries and to show me where I need to clean up and to show me where I really need to protect myself and where I really need to honor myself. So thank you so much to this land and all the food and all the supports, to the driver who brought me here, and everybody, everything. So thank you so much. I give gratitude, and aho.